So welcome back to part 2 of my room tour. So this is we're just gonna keep rolling with it. So anyway, this is the 3-drawer thing. This is the second drawer, and in here I keep tape, masking tape, duct tape, scotch tape. I've got a calculator, my passport. It's kind of like a catch-all right now. It's this little cute container for paper clips, some weird odd clips that I don't use that often, whiteout, binder clips. It's kind of like a junk drawer, and then a lighter that should be in my car, but I was using it to start a bonfire the other night. So, and then we have this drawer, which is completely filled with notepads, note cards, index cards, all that fun stuff, post-it notes. I'm kind of obsessed with post-it notes just because I use them so frequently. It's the best way for me to remember how to do things. So I think as you can tell, I just post them everywhere. So anyway, got some staples in the back. I keep all this in the bottom drawer because it's all so heavy. It doesn't keep any other drawer from not opening. And then over here, it's actually a lot smaller than it used to be. I used to have all my books stored right here, but I returned them all, so I don't have that many anymore because this is the last week before graduation. So normally the books would go right here, my agenda, some papers for class, binders. If you're going to college, I found that keeping a notebook, this is just a plain regular notebook, 99 cents, and sticking a folder in it as a bookmark can keep all your loose leaves, and it was a really cheap way to do it. This semester I started using my 1-inch binders and putting loose leaf paper in there because I had tons of loose leaf paper, and so instead of buying another notebook, I just put them in the binders I had. So next to my binders, I've got some folders full of stuff for work, like all that training information they give you and you're supposed to read, awards, resumes, things like that. So just papers that I don't want bent, so I keep them in the middle. Here, look at this, got cookbooks, and so just a few little cookbooks for college, a writing reference guide that I've kept since my freshman year, some more awards, a coloring book, because we're all kids at heart, another notebook, and my RA binder, because we have to keep a lot of information on hand. And this little basket here, excuse my cereal bowl, I was just eating, but in the basket I keep all of my nail polishes, and this is just one of those baskets you get from having flowers sent to you, and I keep some snacks in here because when I'm doing homework, it's a good break. Just paint your toes or something and eat a little snack, keep you going. So yeah, that's my desk. All fun and stuff. So this is my bed, obviously. Some pillows, extra blankets. Love napping with blankets because then you don't have to mess up your perfectly made bed. It's beautiful. So obviously my bed's a lot higher than what it would be at home. Underneath my bed, I've got some storage items. So let's see right there, that black container in the back with the gray top. That's my fish tank stuff. So anyone that has fish tanks knows that you have to take care. You have a lot of liquids, filters, media, that kind of stuff. So that's all stored in the back there. This bag is all reusable shopping bags, and I just store them in a big one in the front. Grab it with me when I go grocery shopping. This right here, this red thing, is all my extra yarn. I crochet, and so that just keeps all my extra yarn I'm not using quite yet, or my hooks and needles that I'm not using for a particular project in there. The back is kind of messy because I kind of flung them back there. I didn't really organize them because I'm getting ready to pack up today, and so I just left them there. That is my Western hat can. It's for my Western hat when I compete. Some potting soil and a planter to put some cherry tomatoes in, and a duffel bag. I'm really into starting to grow stuff from scrap. So I have just some Miracle-Gro laying underneath my bed. You know, no big deal. Average things for a college room. So next to my bed is my window. Beautiful fan. That, by the way, this fan I got, it's going to sound weird, but I got this fan dumpster diving. People at the end of the year just throw away, you would not believe the kind of things they throw away at the end of the year. Refrigerators, perfectly good refrigerators, microwaves, things still in the boxes. So if you're hanging around a college campus and you don't mind getting a little dirty, it's totally worth it. I spent like 20 minutes cleaning it, and this is like a $45 fan that I got for free, and it works great, and it was pretty much like brand new other than being dirty, so I just cleaned it off and it still works. So that little fan's going to be coming with me. Save on air conditioning. So on my windowsill here, I've got 2 wine glasses. They were given to the seniors on my team just as a senior gift. That little green bowl I use is my watering can to water my plants. It's just a cereal bowl, and I didn't want to purchase a can, so yeah, that's what I do. I'm growing garlic and celery from scrap, and this little pot I actually got at Ross for $3. It had a little crack in it, sealed it with some putty, and now it's perfect and ready to go, and it's so pretty. The celery pot, which is the big one right there, I got at the dollar store for $3. Put a little Tupperware thing that was broken, like the sides of it are broken, so I can't use it anymore, but it's perfect for catching the water coming out of that pot. This is kind of a messy corner, and I apologize for that. This box here is actually my cargo carrier for the back of my car. So again, like I've said 100 times in this video, is that I'm moving and I needed just some extra space, so that's what that's for. All that purple box, those are all awards, gifts for being a senior, graduating, that kind of thing. I didn't unpack them because it kind of seemed counterproductive, so I just left them there. This is just extra stuff I've had from RA events that I'm going to just leave here in the house for future people to use, so that's that. Nothing fun there. My fish tank and that giant shrimp on the rock right there. Perfect. Kevin. That's Kevin. And, I mean, I have this cabinet here that was built for me as a gift. Right now my fan's plugged into it, so I apologize for the way it looks, but yeah, that's that. This is my pantry. I kind of made a makeshift pantry. Trash can, nothing too special. My shower caddy goes here. No, there's not a whole lot of foot traffic right there, so it was a safe place for it to go, and some shower shoes. So at the top here, I keep like my cooking utensils that I use all the time in just a cup. I keep all my spices there, my cupcake liners that I put in a repurposed sauce jar, some box stuff, crackers, cereal, just stuff that I would use on a normal basis, roughly. Then on the second shelf, I keep more like oils, taller things. So I've got some chicken broth, my cooking measuring spoons I keep like hooked right there. They came on a little hook and it works perfect. Got some uneaten chips right there. But just like cooking oils, salts, sprays, pasta. I love these containers, these pop containers. They're amazing. I don't like buying them at normal stores. I go to TJ Maxx or Ross to buy them because they're cheaper. But that's where I keep my salt, or not my salt. Oh, I hope that would not all be salt. My flour and sugar. It keeps it a lot fresher and nicer. I keep powdered sugar in that little cookie jar shaped one because I bake a lot. And then I've got some pasta, some soup, you know, some stuff in my